I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I want to talk to Aubrey. I'm gonna do drama tonight, chat. I'm gonna do drama. I'm talking to Aubrey tonight. Chat. I changed my mind. We're gonna do a bit of drama. Sorry for baiting. Sorry for baiting. I woke up to do drama. What the hell is going on over there? Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, chat, listen, listen. I thought I was done. Truthfully, I thought I was done, but then I changed my mind. So we're role-playing, because I want to role-play. I've been drinky, and I want to role-play, and I want to make drama. Ivy's on the fucking phone. It's so laggy in this room, I don't know why. Come on, Benny. I need 80 ADMC. Call Nana. Okay. Fuck you, Benny. Nana probably got less time than me. Because she didn't have all those warrants. Or all those criminal use. Bro, are Ivy and Nana on the phone together? Okay, fuck it. We're gonna call Aubrey.
Hello.
Hey, it's Finn.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you gonna be around for long tonight?
Probably not like super long, but why?
I don't know, I just kind of want to catch up. I'm in prison though, so.
Oh, I mean, I can come see you for a little bit if you want.
I'd rather be outside, quite frankly, but
Oh, okay. I guess that makes
yeah.
sense.
I mean, yeah, I don't really like going through the glasses. I don't know. Just prefer to be out.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna be up for long, then yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, I guess it just depends what you consider by like long.
I mean, I've got like 40 months, but I could probably be out of here before storm.
I guess just let me know. I guess if you get out earlier, maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you a call.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Anyone from my gang awake? Off the phone?
Hello?
Hey, I'm in prison.
What do you mean you're in prison?
Okay, there's no other way to cut it. I'm in prison.
No, I know. I'm kidding. I knew you were in prison. What's up?
Do you know if that funeral went on today for Winston?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, yeah. Is that over? Do you know if Kiki was there?
Mm-hmm. She was there.
Do you mind reading me out her number if you could? I want to catch up with her while she's in town.
Of course. Hopefully she has the same number that I have on my phone.
Yeah, that'd be great.
420.
Yep.
410.
410. Yep.
7383.
7383. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, she was in rough shape, so just be gentle.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen her in however long.
I know you. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got done for like a lot of charges.
I heard you guys shot cops.
Yeah, they were trying to kill us, so you know that's just the way it goes.
Well then, yeah, they fucking deserved it.
Yeah, that's just kind of the way it goes. Yeah, there's
Damn,
only
are you
so
in
many
debt
times.
again?
I mean, no, I'm not in debt, but
Okay.
there's only so many times that I can take D Link's fucking cock up the trunk of my car
Ooh,
before
he's
I
fucking
can.
pits that aren't pits. Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Skip.
his pits that are actually just I'm gonna bump you in your trunk so you T-bone a wall.
Rammed
Actually,
in a very unfun way. Yeah, no,
yeah,
it's dog shit.
yeah. So, yeah.
Somebody's got to talk to him. Like, I don't know which PD is he?
Apparently, Wade Bradford is his mentor. So, like
Oh,
'07.
fuck.
So yeah, '07. Yeah. Anyway, I should be out of here before
Yeah.
Storm. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I have some friends who came to town that I'm just chilling with. I know Shang was at the funeral, and so was JT and Flop.
All right. Yeah. As long
Um,
as you're safe.
so yeah, I'm good. I'm trust me, I'm very safe with these guys, so I'm chilling.
All right. Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. Bye.
All right. Peace.
Okay. Oh, it's so laggy here. For why? I gotta run down and grab my food in a second here. Chat, I wanna do drama with Kiki and I wanna do drama with Aubrey tonight. And I wanna be alive for it because I want you guys to see it. There's no way. Should you go to bed? Well, chat, I was gonna do this anyway, and I thought if I'm gonna be in the server and doing it, I might as well be live for it so you guys can see. This might be a different number.
Hello.
Hey, it's Finn.
Oh, hey, Finn.
Hey, do you mind, you wouldn't mind sharing Kiki's number? I heard she was in town, but I'm in prison, so I don't have her number. And
Yes.
yeah, that would be grand. Thank you.
I will do that in a second. I just gotta park my car.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah,
I heard there was a funeral today.
and two unwanted guests were circling like vultures. So.
Yeah, I can assume.
All right. You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
420.
Yep.
410.
Yep.
7387.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just give me like 30 seconds to let her know that she's getting an unknown number call.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I called this number twice already, but yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
All right.
I just want to catch up with her while she's in town, you know?
Yeah. I'll let her know that you're about to call from prison, so it's gonna be an unknown number call.
Cool. Appreciate you. I'll give it
Okay.
like 2-3 minutes.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Chat, enough time for me to run downstairs and grab my food? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food really quick. I won't be long. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect it either, to be honest. I didn't expect to do a part tour. But we're getting tea tonight, chat. We're getting tea. That's why I'm here.
Hi, Finn.
Hey.
What'd you do?
I had a couple warrants and a lot of hot gun charges, and then I shot cops, you know, for a robbery.
Oh, were you with a flop?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I just wanted to catch up because, you know, you're not in town very often, and yeah.
And I'm like gonna be gone even longer now. I can't do this.
Yeah, I know. Are you gonna be around after Storm? I'm probably in here until the end of it.
No, I'm gonna be flying out.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to catch you since you were in town, to be honest. But yeah, I know it's not for very nice reasons or anything, but yeah, just.
Sorry, I'm not stronger.
No, it's all right. It's like if you gotta go, you gotta go. I just.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, maybe it's for the best that you're not in this fucking hellhole.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things, and I got some text messages from certain lighthouse man.
Yeah, you. No one needs
His
that
brother.
shit. Yeah, no
His
one.
brother was
Yeah.
watching me the entire time.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm sure you know. So.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too. Just get out of here and don't look back.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay with my parents for a bit.
Yeah. And you know, if you ever feel the inkling to come back to town, provided I'm not, you know, in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, just don't be a stranger. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I come to visit. I've already had a few people beg it, so maybe if I'm feeling better, I'll stop by.
Yeah, you do your thing. I just, you know, I couldn't. If you were in town, I had to reach out. You know.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, sending my condolences and all that. Even though I tried to, you know, I don't really care that he's dead
Stay
because
safe,
you know
okay?
my club
Please
tried to
take
kill
care
him.
of yourself.
You know me. I'm the pinnacle of self-preservation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you get out of here and to be honest, don't come back. Not
Is
not
that a
that
threat? Oh my god.
I mean, it's not that me not wanting you back around. It's
I
just
know.
it's for the best, you know. I think we both know
Yeah.
that. I can't leave. I got shit to do here.
No.
But yeah, just get out of here while you can, if that's a possibility.
I'll let you know if I come visit.
Yeah, please do.
Love you, Finn.
See you later. Eddie. You know what sucks? People cut up about Winston being dead, and Finn's like, and Finn's like, and I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry that happened. Oh, sensitivity training. Ugh. And Finn's like, well, they're there. It'll be all right. Finn's like, what? Oh man. I wish you were still around on the server, Diody. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You're a cracker role player, bro. Actually plan on being... Ooh, a new character? Pause champ? New character? His story was at a dead end? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Pause champ, new character? That's actually kind of exciting. Hey, guys. Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
Doing great. How are you?
Spectacular.
Mm.
do you-
Are you a lifer?
No, I'm a temp. I, got sent up for, attempted murder and robbery and 5 other charges on my gun.
Oh, goodness. How much time do you have?
Only about, like, 20 more months. 27.
Oh, well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. How you guys going? What's your guys' names? I don't think I've been acquainted.
I am Marilyn. Nice to meet you.
G'day, Marilyn, and, what about you, mate?
I'm Polo. Nice to meet you.
Polo, like fucking Marco.
Right. Yep.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough, mate, fair enough. Used to play that all the time in the pool and shit, you know?
Right. Yep. Definitely did.
Yeah, alright. How long have you guys been working? Are you guys new?
This is my second day.
And this is my 3rd day here, so yeah, we're both pretty newer to this yet.
Yeah, I can tell because you don't have any of the fucking chevrons on your arms and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm Finn, g'day.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Finn.
meet you, Finn.
Oh, yeah, I'll be getting out of your hair in a little bit here, probably after Storm, so,
Oh, you're alright.
Yeah, no worries.
yeah.
Oh, Finn! What's up,
Oh,
dude?
what up, Baron Von Evil?
Hey.
Hey, what's happening?
No, not much.
What's the word in prison, guys?
Oh, not much. We've just been chilling.
Nice. Well,
We did
I've
we
been...
went lumberjacking.
today.
Yeah, we jacked it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys heard. I'm not guilty on that charge that they were holding me for, by the way.
Oh, sick,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like
Yeah.
texted you to congratulate you. or
Holy
something.
shit,
Yeah.
we found an entire storage of guns in there.
Huh?
These lifers, they've been storing hundreds
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Right, I'm one of them now, so
So
you
many
guys didn't
class
hear that.
twos.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we
well,
have
I
a
guess you
tank.
should go
We have a
put on
tank
orange.
stored in there, too.
Oh, that's a good point. Holy shit.
Dude, new Diote character would go crazy style.
Oh, yeah, Finn, I was going to ask if you would want to teach how to, like, do automotive stuff.
Yeah, I'd love
for
to.
the lifers.
I'd love to just,
don't know if-
yeah, on a day that I'm not in prison. Maybe tomorrow, honestly. If people are around tomorrow, I'll be around tomorrow.
Sundays are pretty slow, but yeah, maybe.
Maybe sometime during the week then, you know, because I've had a lot, I've had, you know, as hard as it is to kind of conceive, I've actually been pretty busy recently, even though not a lot has been happening.
Oh, no. No, I totally agree. I don't know.
Hell no,
Well,
we
it's
won't go.
written.
Hell no, we won't go.
Oh, he's a prisoner now. Oh,
Alright.
it was funny because I was gonna. I think I asked you the day that you messed up Gary. Remember?
Oh, yeah. That whole thing.
I was like, oh, maybe,
Says,
maybe
let's
Gary
do a fair
won't let you
fight.
do that, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
A
mean-
fair fight. Ain't
he's
no
a
fair
fair
fight
boxing
in
match
prison.
in the ring.
I'll take, yeah, fair
Do it.
fight,
Do it,
yeah.
Sanfield. Do a mutual combat fight with him. Do it.
Okay, I am definitely gonna cheat. Let's do this.
Oh, let's see how this goes.
Where's the ring?
Oh, Stanfield should read that poem. Were you there, Polo, when I had Marcus read that poem?
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah. Do you think Stanfield?
I might just do some kitchen work before the storm rolls in.
Do I think he would
Alright.
do it or enjoy it? Enjoy reading it?
I want to get out of here for storm so I can try and call Aubrey. Oh, I have no job.
Sorry, I was just asking if you needed any help.
Oh, yeah, I'd love some help. I gotta sign in
Okey-dokey.
though. I forgot to.
All right.
Yeah. Look at him go.
Start spamming because he doesn't care.
Why is it like I'm kind of like chill in prison now these days? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with faces.
Oh, I'm Fiona.
Fiona, I hardly know her. You know? Anyway, what's your story?
I mean, after a while, I guess I just should cut to the chase and say, I killed a cop and now I'm here.
I killed a cop at 1.2, but they wiped my records.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. How come they don't do that for me?
I don't know. I got lucky. To be honest, I got really lucky.
Yeah.
I was looking at 30 years to life, and they wiped my records because
Oh.
the economy collapsed.
Well, I just gotta wait for the economy to collapse and then...
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, the economy collapsed, and they were like, well, because we're purging all the records of Los Santos, like, we can't hold on to your shit. So they basically, they found me not guilty in the court of law, and then they just shipped me off to Oz.
Oh. Who's calling me? Hello?
Rare Fin 5-year time gap
Alright,
law.
how are you? Yeah, sure.
No.
I'm just doing some kitchen work here.
That's my point in talking to your club. Selling a car. You know what? I can remember the exact context that was used in. That was Edbert, and he was selling cars at Otto's instead of talking to his club about important stuff. That was literally for Edbert. What's the goss? We're gonna talk to Aubrey after Storm if she's still around.
Refer to it as the plague.
I'm gonna see how that goes.
Yeah. We were told it's not contagious. Like you have to get it from somebody specifically. Well, I mean the guard with the plague.
Late stream? Yeah, I started again because I was like, I want to go back in RP to do some stuff, but I might as well stream for it. So here I am.
Yeah, a lot of conflicting info. I remember when this first started, we were told to wear masks and gloves and to avoid rats. And there's a lot of rats.
Sus of me starting late. If I ever start stream off of regular scheduled time, it is a little bit sus, I'm not gonna lie. Because it means I have a plan or something's happened.
Okay.
My plan tonight was I'm not tired. And I see Aubrey's awake and I don't want to put off the Aubrey Finn chat anymore. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm locked up for life, so it's
Someone's gonna die of
taking
finger
any trips
season.
there.
We are getting another shotgun when we get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. But do you mind if I ask who you are?
Me?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I'm on the phone.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were asking me though. You know.
I'm Fiona. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I'm
you
Finn.
probably. Yeah, you're Finley.
Yeah, I'm Finn.
Yeah.
This guy got hyped up DTI. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jack.
So are people spreading misinformation? Or do you
No,
think it's deliberate, or? Yeah. Well, I thought it was very strange to show up to work at a place where people can't leave while you are infected with something. Yeah. Well, like, I mean, you can go home. We can't. This is our home. Yeah, somebody, I think he said someone at the food court, like, coughed on him purposely.
Oh, God. I'm talking about the plague, aren't they? Hey, Storm's about to come in.
The guard? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fan game of Pokemon. Yeah, chat. If Aubrey's still awake, we're gonna talk to Aubrey. And if she's not, I don't know. Then maybe we'll boost. Maybe we'll boost her a little bit. Okay, save her froze. My stomach, very full. I'm gonna bet. Oh, nope, just hiccups. 5M needs to restart. Okay, dude. Server's starting up. Boo. All right. Chat, a little bit of drama before bed never did anyone any harm. Also, I kind of miss role-playing with Ray. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss upping with her. But, San Infinity Nikki. Jeez Louise. Here's the issue, chat. Here's the issue. Because Finn's gonna talk to Aubrey, and he's gonna be nothing but disappointed. So I've gotta make sure that Finn is like, throughout the whole thing. You know? It's gonna be rough. Rough. Blame the club didn't include it. Yeah. I mean, I understand why things happen the way that they happened, but the thing is, literally, when everyone came back to the city, like, obviously I understand why they happened, but from Finn's POV, when everyone came back to the city, Finn extended his hand to bring Aubrey in to hang out multiple times, and she was like, I don't think so. And then she joined BBMC after saying I would never join them if Flops and Kaiba are part of them. And then she joined BBMC with Flops and Kaiba in the gang. And then she was at BBMC, and then that dispersed, and then she tried to be a cop. And Finn's just like, what happened? And then it's just like, Finn just wants to find out what happened. Like, what happened? Why did you try to be a cop? So we're doing the drama. Cause it's like damn. It's like, damn. Did you end up being such a disappointment? I don't know. It's not really his place to say that anymore. Maybe if there was still that kind of mentorship relationship that they had, but that's kind of been gone for over a year at this point. She had nothing else, right? Because BBMC pieced in nothing? Yeah. Yeah, like, BBMC literally pieced out and didn't even let her know. Like, she didn't even know that they disbanded. She just woke up and had nothing. But, like, I want to go through the RP of Finn finding out. Yeah, like, she genuinely just didn't know. So she woke up and then it's all gone. And it's like, what do you do from that? like, what do you do from that? The one thing Finn wouldn't expect is her going to the cops, though. That is very questionable in Finn's mind. Because Finn's like, you are on Sanguine, bro. Like, what are you doing? So, we're going to figure it out. We're going to listen to the yarn, chat. We're going to listen to the yarn. Finn doesn't really have a stake in it. He just wants to hear it because against everything else, he still cares for her. You know, it's like in the same way that Shang kind of cared for Winston, like against everything, you know? Like Finn still cares about Aubrey because they have that like that kind of lingering relationship in that way. Not like to the extent where he'd go to bat for her, but like in the extent like she's Finn's first hang around. You know, she's Finn's first hang around. Like regardless or not of like whatever happens, like there's still that like inbuilt connection, at least from Finn's POV. Cause she was literally his first trainee. But also Finn being as like into training people as he is, it kind of makes sense that he'd be interested in figuring out her side of the story so he can figure out what went wrong. Is there a reason why he wants to speak with Aubrey now? Just knowing that she's back around, pretty much. And her being, like, kind of pushed further towards, like, the front of Finn's mind by, like, being with, Seamus as well. It's like, it all contributes. She's a bit more, like, relevant in Finn's direct interactions now more than ever. Especially because Kelly's, like, boosting with her and stuff. So it's like, Finn just wants to, like, have a chat with her, to be honest. Also, she's Kintsugi Motorworks, chat. She's working for an opposing mechanic shop. So it's very important to get the tea about the opposing mechanic shop. It'll be better this time. Yeah. I don't know, man. Aubrey just as a character, is like fairly polarizing in a few ways because she's very like adamant on certain points and I don't know. I don't know. I think that's interesting personally. I think that's interesting and that's why I liked role-playing with Ray because her character, she stood by what she, like, the character stood for, to be honest. Like, rain, hail, or shine. Which is why I thought RPing with her was always super fun and interesting. Kitchen POV, king of cleaning. Hey, Des. How you doing, Desik? Hope you're going good, bro. It's really good to see, like, I know it probably might not mean much, but, like, when I'm driving around and I see people with their Halo flags and stuff, it makes me quite happy, to be honest. Also, side note, just quietly, if you want a custom flag or anything to submit into the, hey, Finn, to submit into the server, hit me up, bro. I'll take care of you. Like, if you want any custom gang gear or anything like that, just let me know. I'll work it out. Oh my god, she was with the Raiders for a bit, wasn't she? She was like a fucking hanger-on for the Raiders or some shit. I remember that, actually. God, Aubrey's been everywhere. And I cook on a logo for a while still. If you need any help with that, I do have an art degree. So, don't be a stranger if you need some help putting it together or anything like that. I'd be more than willing to help you out. Or if you need a pin up, yeah, that too. There we go. Desik, type in chat really quick. Alright, there you go, perfect. Beautiful. Is Finn the Edna of NoPixel? Bro, I want to be the Edna of 5.0. I feel like I'm really like getting into my groove in 4.0, but in 5.0 I want to be like that guy, you know, that guy that people go to for gang clothes, like any clothes. Four months. Livery for Phoenix, bro. Don't get me started on liveries. Don't get me started on liveries. I always see I'd be a millionaire if liveries were in the server. Don't get me started. Nice. Alright, I'm out. Bro, I wanted a NoPixel business livery for so long. Imagine how hard a Milton's Mods racing livery would go, bro. I would literally make Milton's Mods racing liveries like for free for everyone that worked at the shop because I think that would be so sick. No white cuts. Like the red pink, like the magenta Milton's Mods decal, I think like as a color is just so sick. No cuts. Like, I think that would be sick. Chat, imagine like spray paint style like magenta liveries. That would be sick. Like Milton's mods magenta liveries. It'd be fucking hectic. And then as soon as you see the color, you'd know. Like, you'd know because of the color. Nice. Dinoco car that I can get a Rex's Dine livery on that Phoenix? Oh, bro. That would be sick. Yeah, the flannel racing suits would go crazy. Yeah, magenta on black would go crazy. Bro, what did I even fucking trip on? Chat, can you imagine my fucking, my gauntlet with a Milton's Mods livery, dude? That would be sick. That would be sick. Or an ADMC livery on the gauntlet would be fucking mad. I wonder if it'll happen in 4.9. Probably not, no. Probably not. I'm not gonna lie, probably not. But that's alright. We got a bunch of other cool stuff in 4.0, to be fair. And I think liveries really severely impacted the performance of the server, to be honest. So I don't really blame them for them not being a priority, because they were kind of. Listen, chat. I was a novice in the livery scene, and even I knew how taxing they were.
Get the shit out of me!
Oh, I don't know what you want from me. I'm coming back from prison.
No, I know. I heard the car pulling up, and then I saw someone run out. Like, what the fuck?
Need to grab another shotgun.
At least this one don't have bodies on it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. You know, whenever I have a gun, it usually catches a few bodies.
Yeah, but you'll have a fresh one for now.
Sure. Put the livery shop on the south side? Oh, bro. Ain't no way. Chat, I kind of want to get the club into more shootouts. Ah! What is going on? Okay, it's okay. I put an order in with Tally. Fuck me. I have an order in. I have an order in. The only issue. Okay, here's the issue, Nana.
What's up?
I have an order in for the mags. Which is good.
Yeah.
I would get mags now, but the only two people I know that can get mags are Tally through the Lumberco, and Jay Hobbs, which is not an option right now.
Are we out of fucking Deagle
We're
mags?
out of. Wait, I'm literally taking the last Deagle mags.
Ah.
So we need Talia to come through on the magazine order soon.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get that sorted by tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean the order is in. The order is literally
Oh,
in.
it is
so
in?
it's-
Okay,
yeah.
okay, perfect. Then it's just a matter of picking them up.
Yeah, I emailed her, so it's just about getting them. Maybe I just take a
That's a good
sweeper and
idea.
just call it a day and leave the fucking deagles for other people.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, why not?
Okay, I'm gonna take like a civ gun and leave the deagle mags for someone else. Right,
Should I
4
do that too then?
magazines.
Because I have a deagle on me right now.
Yeah, take a shotty.
Shawty.
To be honest, I think the shotties should be prioritized to go to people that are the worst shot, to be honest. Like, you have to hit them less, to be honest. Like, to be so for real. You gotta hit them less with a shotgun.
What is, so you mean like a sweeper, right?
Sweeper, pump, whatever.
I can do a sweeper because it's small enough that I can handle it with one hand.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, Magnus. I just have to remember. I think it's
Oh god, I love that we can just buy mags and ammo. Oh, chat, the server is healing. The server is healing, chat. Oh my god, it feels so good to be able to just be like, hey, I need to put it in order for ammo. And then that's it. You can just get it. I didn't heal the server. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, let me see here. Listen, I love the sweepers, but I just don't get the same aura as I do with the pump, so.
I like
Oh, the
the,
guns
I
too
like the
cargo.
other
Don't
ones.
even
They're
get
just
me.
a little too big
Don't even remind me.
for me.
Alright, what are you getting up to?
I don't know. I was kind of just seeing if anyone else crawled out of bed, and then I was gonna go from there.
Well, I'm awake, but I'm planning on talking to people for a little bit.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know, it's up to you if you want to stay awake till I'm done, because maybe I'd do a little boosting afterwards to make back the money I lost, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hit me up when you're done talking to people. I'll see if I'm still awake.
Alright, sounds good. You, just make sure you're safe, alright?
I will. Don't worry.
SIM card error. Beautiful. I wish the gun showed on your back. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I wish the gun showed on your back. Actually, I kind of understand why the gun doesn't show on your back, because it's like... it would really be like, people would get chased from all the time, and it kind of breaks your immersion when you can see AKs on everyone's back. I get it. If AKs are going to be available, not having them show on someone's back is, like, you know, it's kind of like that weird, like, middle ground with the immersion where it's, like, not everyone's running around with AKs on their backs, you know, in, like, fucking Los Angeles. But it's really cool. So it's, like, I think personally, guns should just be really heavy. So, like, 140 kilos. So, like, it kind of disincentivizes you from carrying it because of that. I don't know. That's just for me. So, like, say on a bank job, you couldn't bring, like, a big class 2 on a bank job because it's so heavy if you're carrying the money, you know? Better me for some reason. Yeah, no, I did absolutely nothing. That's just the joys of living with a Yeti microphone. A blue Yeti microphone. She might have gone to bed. How old is the mic? Couple years. Nothing crazy. She might have gone to bed. That's a shame if she went to bed. I kind of only woke up to talk to her. She's right there. She's on the lemon list. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you wanna get a drink somewhere or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go to. Oh,
Huh?
I was gonna say let's go to Queenie's, and then I was like, oh wait,
Oh, yeah, that's been fucking kicked in for a long time.
I've had a lot to drink already. I'll be honest.
All right, how about in the vicinity? How about on the fucking Del Perro Pier right at the end, nice and scenic.
I'm already there. Crazy.
Okay, I didn't know that, so.
Well, yeah, I'm here.
All right, well, I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Yo,
Yo,
what's happening?
not much. I have to have a talk with someone real quick, and then
Yeah,
I'm going back to bed.
I'm going for a talk as well. Also, we shot cops last time because they were trying to kill us on a job.
Yeah, Benny told me.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, what wasn't cool was the fact that I was the only one that caught a body, but, you know, everything else was... I caught a body. I killed the guy that was trying to kill us, so, you know, that was cool.
Which body?
D-Link.
Oh, yeah, that guy's a cunt.
Yeah, he was,
What, he pitted you into the wall, or?
Yeah, he's, I see you even know. He's a...
Yeah, it's him and Callista Bell, dude.
He's a master of the boot pit, you know, where it's not really a pit on your wheel well that hits you to the side. Ah! Just like that, actually. That was a good demonstration.
Yeah.
Where he just pits you from the back into a wall. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go have a chat, but let me know if you need anything while you're around, alright?
Alright, stay safe. Those guys are still hunting.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Okay,
apparently. I don't know if it's... I don't know who it is exactly.
I mean, I've
so
had the
don't know if
whole
it's the
club on
same-
high alert today, so...
But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's Fred and those guys, but JT said that he saw a bunch of people around the block.
Mm.
In a... I don't know what car he said it was in, but... Either way, just keep an eye out.
Yeah, you know, heads on swivel, you know me, I don't leave home without this thing. So...
Alright. Oh, we need money, just by the way, if we're gonna keep fucking arming the club, so
yeah,
push some jobs and shit.
Yeah, I always do when I'm around. Maybe tomorrow we do a boosting day for the club. All boosting proceeds go towards the club fund.
Hey, you got hit by a car.
Yeah, I know, I saw. I was there when it happened.
I was watching it from my window.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Be careful, you're gonna be around tonight. I'm just gonna go chat with someone and then... I'm gonna go talk with someone and then go to bed, but be careful if you're gonna be around. People are still hunting. If you could call me with the radio when you put it up, that'd be great, just in case.
It was all yeah. I'll go do that.
I'm going to the Del Perro Pier to have a chat.
All right. Somebody we should be worried about, or?
No, it's Aubrey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, just let me know the radio when it's up.
All right, we'll do.
Okay,
I'll be wrench.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah. Chat, the Aubrey thing, on one hand, Finn doesn't have a lot of sympathy for her, but on the other hand, he kind of has sympathy for the way things went down with her and BBMC. Because that's just shit. Hey. Jackie, I got hit by a car. Can you have a look at my leg?
Yeah, let me take a look at it.
Thanks, I think I twisted it the wrong way.
Let me see here. Ooh, yeah.
Bit of a twist there.
I'm gonna twist it back the other way. You ready? You ready? Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And twist.
Oh!
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Well, there we go. Now, let me go ahead and just bandage you. Yeah, for you, a little bruising, some ice packs. It'll help. It'll help.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go. You should feel much better.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Jackie.
Take it easy.
You know what? Let's maybe the roof of Queenie's might be a good play. Wait, Tree Pass is in Vespucci, are they not? Maybe not. I think Finn looks so good like this on his bike. He just needs his hair, to be honest. He just needs his hair. I smell drama. Yeah, a little bit of drama before bed never hurt no one. Bold. It's hard to feel bad because you guys saw this coming from a mile away. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. The only reason Finn feels like slightly bad for Aubrey is because of the personal connection. But like, everything that she's done since she's come back from the city, from Finn's POV, has been like, she kind of deserves what happened. The day DB rebuilt it, yeah. It comes down to the foundation, bro. It really does. D's gonna do what D does, but if you don't have a strong foundation to like fall back on to like pick the club up when he's doing his thing, it's gonna be like, you know? I feel like in 4.0 he bet that foundation on CG a little bit, so it was like, I don't know. Aubrey for PM. VP Tommy. Alright, chat. Hey.
Howdy, stranger.
Yeah, been a minute.
Yeah. Look, I'm being you, Finn. Look at my eyes. I want my Finn arc. I've just been crying.
Okay, my eyeshadow never ran. I was just sleep deprived and exhausted.
You know what someone said to me?
What?
By someone I mean Irish McIrish. He said, "It's 2025. Haven't you heard of waterproof mascara?" And I was like, "Fuck you, Irish. I've been crying, you piece of shit."
I heard there was a funeral today. Hmm.
Yeah. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty rough. It's like when you get a bunch of people who are like sad all in one place, and then there's like Kiki was hysterical. I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty difficult to just like be there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Did you guys have much of a relationship when he passed?
Well, after like, you know, the 5 years or whatever, we had one face-to-face conversation, and we were on different pages, so it didn't really end very well. We would text here and there, but like I said, everything that I looked at from our text, all that was about a year ago, so not really. I mean, like, because of the Rico and all that shit, our relationship kind of fell apart, I guess, and when he came back, it was just kind of like, I don't really know how I feel anymore, and I still wanted to like, you know, work on it, but just kind of.
Well, he was being a creep, like fucking spying on everyone, wasn't he?
What do you mean?
When he like watching people and shit, I swear he said something like that when I talked to him about what he was doing over the years. He was like keeping my distance but making sure people were okay. Something like that.
I honestly don't remember what he said he was doing. I'll be honest. It was a while. I don't know. We would like kind of remain in contact despite the conversation, and I was upset because, well, first of all, I told him I wish I'd never met him. That was probably one of the last things I said to him, at least face to face. And then he was like, you know, like people always twat like stupid shit, like jokingly, like I should call her, I should call him, whatever shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I said something like I should call him, and then he like texted me and was like, he was like, you can call
Ultimate
me
bait.
later.
Ultimate
Like,
bait.
just like being flirty after literally
That
telling
is
me,
the
like, hey,
ultimate
I don't
bait.
feel the same about us anymore. But he knew I did, so like, why would you?
That is the ultimate bait.
You know
He
what
was
I mean?
probably
Felt
also
kinda shitty
fucking with
about it.
Alice at that point.
So then
Not
kind of
gonna
after that,
lie.
I just stopped talking to him, and then that was kind of it. But still kind of, you know, there was a time where he was like really important to me, so it's still kind of hard. Like it kind of resurfaced a lot of those feelings. Like I don't know. I guess like I had wished I'd try to call him or talk to him or check in on him occasionally, but it's just kind of like a weird feeling, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially knowing like the details that I know, it's kind of makes me feel sick to my stomach to think about, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was happening today, but you know, he don't really mean nothing to me these days. Nor has he meant anything for the better part of a year now.
I guess kind of same, but it's still I don't know, there was times in like our relationship I cherished, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. I think the sting of betrayal for me was a bit too much to bear.
I don't really I don't really know about any of that stuff.
Yeah, club shit, you know how it is.
Yeah. Because when I last saw him face to face, there was like nothing. Like there was nothing established, so it's been a pretty long time, I guess.
Yeah. I ain't gonna talk shit of the dead and try to, like, you know, ruin an image that you might have in your head or alter it or anything like that, but, yeah. Personally, I felt no grief for the bloke by the end of it. 'Cause, I don't know. You can only, I don't even know where that's going. I don't even know where to finish that sentence, so I'm just not going to.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Things have been pretty weird lately. I just think, I don't know. Kind of thought all that shit was a thing of the past, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, if there is one constant truth in this city, is that people are morons and they will continue to be morons.
Yeah, I must say I must agree with you on that one. I've been a moron myself, so you know I get it.
Yeah, I heard you wanted to be a cop or some shit. Is that true?
No, I wasn't trying to be a cop. I was working like the desk reception shit after, you know, I woke up and found out everything was taken away. Not a single conversation, no text, nothing. I kind of felt a little lost, tried something new, and I was like, yeah, this ain't it. It was just like, I don't know, just feeling lost, and I had nothing and no one, kind of nothing to really care about or do, so Thought I would do something new, and then I ended up getting mad and shooting Aaron Carter in the head because she pissed me off, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Are relatable, to be honest. Yeah, I was just kind of surprised when I heard it as all. I heard you going straight and shit like that. I was like, nah, no way. But to be honest, I do empathize with wanting to shoot Aaron Carter in the head. She had me on a hold for 7 fucking years for no reason.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, 7 years for harboring a fugitive to which I was found not guilty in court. So, that's 7 years of my life I'm never getting back.
Yeah, I think she was trying to do something fucked up to Bobby too. He was telling me about it. I think she's pretty disliked by a lot of people from what it sounds like. Sounds like she just does shit to be, I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, it was just crazy because I knew her since she first came to the city. Me and Jesse used to dick around with her back in the day, actually.
Like, Jesse?
Like Jesse Reed, Jesse.
Jesse Reed, yeah.
Yeah. Used to dick around with her back in the day, have banter, but yeah. Just eventually, something changes when they're wearing that badge, and it's all of a sudden, you know, how much can I fuck this person over for no reason, just because I feel like it.
Yeah.
You want to like move up the coast a bit? I kind of want to be on the sand.
Sure.
You want to go like the fucking the resort a little bit just before Chumash? Just on the sand there.
Sure.
I don't know. It's kind of nice. I kind of want to be like fucking near the water. This is not a trap, by the way, chat. Finn just wants to be. It's something he'll never admit, and it's something that is just kind of like a subconscious thing. But like, Aubrey is very familiar to him, even if she's been away for so long, because she was one of his closest friends back in the day, one of his closest relationships, and I don't know. There's like a connection in his mind, like. The ocean and being on the beach is like very like it's very important to Finn, and it's like you know, maybe something in his mind just kind of activated there where it was like, oh, you know, I miss comfort. Maybe he's trying to like latch onto some comfort, but he knows he's not gonna get it, you know. Kind of that kind of thing. Not gonna work. Just trying to sit on my bike, but I don't have the quads for it.
You want a cigarette?
I got plenty. You need one?
No, I got plenty. About like 2 packs.
Yeah. Bad day to be along.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate to see a cigarette come in.
Yeah.
You know, I will say, that's like, I guess, kind of fucked up as it sounds. This happening is kind of like caused me to reconnect with some old people, and it's been nice to have a conversation with.
Yeah, when it happened, I found out like the day after or something like that, just through word on the street, and I was I was gonna tell you I just couldn't catch her because shit was going on. You know.
Yeah, I told Kelly and Benny, and I said that, like, I mean, like I said, I feel like, there's a lot of people that probably have mixed feelings on him, but I kind of was like, I'd rather like tell them than rather than find out from like a Twitter post, because I mean, maybe some people still like maybe cared about him. I don't know, you never really know how people feel. So I kind of just told him, like, just so like they can know, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean you know how it is.
Yeah. Well, I figured that they would probably relate it to people if people might care. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I think it's nice to find out something in like a controlled environment, I guess, rather than just be doing in the middle of something and seeing something that's kind of like crazy, hearing about it in a stupid way. At least for me, anyway. But I guess if depending on your relationship with them or how you feel about them, I guess it could be different. I think for me, like, there's not really many people where if something happened, I wouldn't feel like, I guess, upset about it. Even people that don't deserve to have someone be upset for them. Like deep down, there's always a part of me that cares about a lot of people.
I mean, why do you think I'm sitting here talking with you right now? Like, I know that.
Well, I mean, I've never stopped caring about you, but it's just kind of one of those things,
Yeah.
Shit got weird and whatever. And I kind of said the same thing to Kelly and Benny. It was like, even though we didn't really talk anymore, see each other or whatever, I still never stopped caring. And the fucked up part is that I kind of was struggling with shit about Dundee of like, I don't know, fucked me over, and then he tried to come back after out of nowhere and try to apologize to me and this and that, and I was like, contemplating like forgiving him even though he doesn't deserve it. I think for some reason I just sympathize with him, and I don't understand why, because I should hate him and he deserves to be hated. But I think I want to see like the good in him, because I have seen like glimpses of him not being a piece of
Oh
shit,
God.
and it's hard to think like he's a piece of shit because he's gone through a lot of shit.
Oh
But at
God.
what point can you just be like, you know what,
Oh
enough's
God.
enough,
God, I don't think I've ever related to you so hard before. But I think I'll say that my enough's enough with, I went through that. And that was yeah, when he tried to sacrifice club members to the god of death, to be honest. We all came back to the city, new start, new relationships, everything like that. I thought maybe, give it another crack, see how it goes, but, way back in the day when everything opened up again, he was actually doing jobs with, the crew, with, like, me, Barry, everything like that. The early crew that we were running shit with. And, I don't know. Shit just hadn't changed. Even though I wanted it to, even though I wanted it to be a new start. Different attitudes, different perspectives, everything like that. It's just water and oil. and I hit that no return of enough is enough 6-7 years ago, and then first time I gave it like credence, maybe we'll roll it back. It was just reminded me right there in front of me, in my fucking face, why I even came to that conclusion in the first place. So.
You know, whenever I talk about
Reach out to the
this with
club.
people, and when I kind of explain what happened, I'm not looking for people to have sympathy, but I hate when people say, "It's Dundee. What did you expect?" Yes, I get that to an extent, but at the same time, I feel like after all this time, I've seen
To
a
be
lot
fair, Dundee's a snake
of
oil
Dundee,
salesman.
and I know a lot about Dundee.
He's very
And I've
complex.
seen.
Okay,
I've
on one
seen a lot of
hand,
good in him.
yeah. On the
I've
other
seen sides of him
hand,
that probably
he's
most people
very
haven't.
complex. Look at
I'm
all the
sure you probably
hang-ups
have too. I mean,
Barry
you've
has
been around
had over
forever
Dundee over the
too.
years.
But when we came back,
Bro,
he was,
I ain't gonna lie. Look at all the hang-ups Barry has had over
way he
Dundee
treated
over the
me
years.
had
It's
completely
not a
changed.
black and white issue. It's not a black and white
And
issue.
I-
It's really not.
You know,
You can't treat it as black and white
but I
because
thought, you know,
that literally does
like, I
disservice to
can
the
notice
roleplay.
see a difference
It's
in
like
the
it's
way
a
he treats me,
very
the way he speaks to
complex
me.
issue.
He kept asking my opinions on everything, and it felt nice. And he would call me like every day, which was so weird, cause like so not him, you know. And I'll be honest, for a while it was fine,
Exactly
and
funky.
I don't know. He's just.
Paul
It's hard
is
for me to
crazy after
believe
history.
that
Aubrey was
when we
never
came
in the
back, I'm
club
like,
with
did he
Dundee.
genuinely
Really.
care, or
She never was. She came in when Dundee
he
got
just,
iced.
You know, was I just like he had nothing and no one else, so he tried
Consider
to
that.
come
Like
to,
when Dundee got
he knew
iced,
that I was, you know,
she
there
knew
for him,
Dundee in the
or
club for like a month.
would do what he asked me to do.
And that was after he
then,
came
like,
back
I-
for the second time.
You know, woke up and Bobby told me everything that had happened and how we had
She
nothing.
didn't know.
and
Like
everything was
she
taken
didn't have that
away,
experience.
No properties, all of her cars, money,
She
guns,
just
etc.,
genuinely
everything's
didn't have the
gone.
experience.
Gave it to Hades. I just kind of didn't know what to do, and I don't know. Like, I kind of just was like, well, fuck him. I'm moving on, whatever. And then, you know, like last week he texted me, trying to apologize to me and this and that.
What?
And I'm just like, why?
Wait, last week was the first time he actually talked to you?
Yeah.
Over
But I'm like,
fucking how many
why?
months has it been? It's been like half a fucking year.
The last time he texted me was 4 months ago.
It's literally
And
been
I'm just
half a
sitting
year, ain't it, since the fucking BBMC
Yeah.
disbanded. And
That's what I'm
last
saying
week
is
was the first
why.
time he reached out to you? That's
Well, I'm just wondering what was the point? Why even bother saying anything at this point? You know what I mean? And that same day, well, not the same day, like 2 days later, Benji calls me down to Vespucci. So I go down there, and Benji is just like, "Oh, how have you been?" And this, and that. It was just like really weird. And then he kept asking me like, "Why do you think Seaside and BBMC had so many issues and this and that?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, just the day I got my jacket, like you got your entire gang came down here and got mad at me and Ellie, who just got our jackets and shot us down because we didn't have an answer for you, and Barry wasn't around." So you know, I think that really like that kind of started. I feel like it's a valid reason. But I was kind of just mostly playing it safe, talking to him, because I'm surrounded by the entirety of Hades, so I'm just being very vague about my
That's true,
answers
that
and
did
trying not
happen.
to
That was
die.
cooked.
But then he was like, asked me how I felt about Dundee, and I was like, this is all like so weirdly timed. Like, I said, I think I said something along the lines of like,
That was insane.
you know, like he started BBMC, and BBMC is something that meant everything to me at one point. And I think a part of me will always respect that. He created something that gave me so much. But yeah, it is what it is, something like that. And then he was like, okay, well, if you need, you know, if you ever want to come out and hang out, whatever, whatever. I'm like, okay. Never went back. So I don't know, everything about the timing of everything felt weird. I thought I was gonna die, I don't know. Who knows, dude? I don't know what's going on, but I just think it's weird after 4 months that Dundee tried to say something to me. It's like, why bother at this point? And then I'm like, is he trying to like manipulate me to do something or something happening? Because surely this isn't just him genuinely feeling bad, because I don't know if he can feel bad.
She's coming to the conclusion herself. I don't know if he can feel bad.
Should have believed him when he said he was a fucking monster. But I always saw him as a man who just gone through too much shit. And when you go through so much shit, it just, you know, poisons you, and kind of become a shitty person, but you can still be fixed maybe or improve. But I don't think you can help somebody who doesn't want to be helped at this point.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about D, to be honest. It's, sooner or later, everyone comes to the same conclusion, you know?
Yeah.
The one thing I feel sorry for maybe is that you didn't. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish that either, to be honest. I just you know, your experiences are your own, and man, I don't know how I'm gonna finish this, to be honest. It's just trust me when I say I understand the Dundee shit, like to a T. Wanting to see the best in someone and then being proven wrong at every time, thinking things are gonna get better just for things to get 10 times worse. Thinking maybe it's gonna be different this time. Maybe he's really learned because things are going good for a while, just for it to be ripped out from under you, and then shoved in your face the fact that you don't care, just for it to be rolled back on beyond the point when it's even relevant. It's just, you know. I understand that. I'll say, I understand that.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
it's nice
and Finn
just
does.
to hear that than rather just someone who's be like, you're dumb for thinking.
Oh,
anything
mate,
otherwise."
fucking, I bought
It's like,
into
yeah,
that
I
shit.
know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying,
the-
it's like, yeah, I know I'm dumb, but I cared for whatever reason. Like, emotions aren't logical, okay?
Buying into fucking Dundee's shit is like, who would I be to fucking say someone's stupid for that? Because I did the same thing. You know, you genuinely weren't there when he was running the club back in the day, fucking 6-7 years ago. You weren't there. You got brought in when he got iced. I remember talking to you in the billy after he got shot that day. You were hanging around. You didn't know. How could you? And the thing about people in the city is seeing is believing for a lot of them. And I don't blame people for not taking people at words. Trust me, I can get upset in my own way if people don't believe me for what I say, but like if they go and do it, then just to see what happens, then that's that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say you're a fucking idiot because I bought into that as well. I did. Because I didn't know any better. I'd like to think that going through that though made me who I am today. I'd like to think that it amounted to something. Just for some fucking reason I'm still here. Against all odds, somehow I fucking made it through. Even though I probably shouldn't have. So, it's not my job to call people out for making the same mistakes that I have. It's just more than anything, I want people to be better than I am. I want people to go beyond me, I guess. So I don't know.
You know, it's if I'm being honest, it's like been difficult for me to at least at first especially to like kind of have like to, I don't know, like, look at you and kind of feel like there's a part of you that's just like a stranger now, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, that's literally true. Yeah, I gotta shut myself off to people. You know, if, you know how it is.
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can do about that. You know the shit that's happened. You know what happens. You've been there.
I guess, like, more specifically, I was saying it's just, it was really weird, like, with you, because I've, you know.
Oh, trust me, if I could keep everything the same as it was, I would. It's not like I wanted it, it's just what is. You know? If I had it my way, nothing would have changed. But that's just not the way these things go sometimes.
There's something you said to me, like, a really long time ago, that when you said it to me, I didn't really understand.
Oh god. Is she
So
gonna...
You said something like, this is just like an overall thing, not even just related to what we're talking about, but...
Oh god.
You
I think I know.
said
You don't get everything you want in this
something like,
life.
you know...
Is that it?
As someone in an MC, kind of, like, was the context is that there's just some things in this life you don't get to have.
Bro!
I never knew what you meant by that. For a really long time. And now I think about that all the time, because I feel like that...
I fucking
sentence,
knew.
That sentiment came up so often for me. It just really stuck with me. And I think, you know...
I knew.
Just relationships with people and...
Zorby? Yeah.
Wanting things, but you can't. Wanting to have people in your life, but you can't. Shit like that. It's never good at that kind of stuff, you know?
You know what's funny? I remember saying that to you as well.
I thought about that when I watched, well, I didn't watch, but when Rusty shot Rain in the head. I was thinking, like, you know, Rain used to be in BBMC. You know, Rain was my brother. I would, you know, I never thought things would happen the way they did. And then I remember Dundee told me that he would kill me if I talked to Rain. So I went to talk to Rain and was gonna tell him. I basically told him, like, yeah,
Adrian.
kind of cutting him off in a way, and then Rusty shot him in the head. And he thought it was me who did it, and I guess everyone thought it was me who did it. And I was thinking, like, your quote came up because I felt, I don't know, bad because, yeah, he was a cop, whatever. I know how it goes. You're an MC. Yeah. Wait, I know this, whatever. But it was difficult because it was somebody who wore that jacket, you know? Somebody that I used to do banks with. One of my favorite people. And
I'm gonna tell you something personal. When this fucking worm came back to the city, I offered him a job at the shop. And I said, hey, you need anything, you let me know, because I'm here to fucking help. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you getting back into it? He's like, maybe. We'll see, I don't know yet. I don't know. I was like, oh, you ain't going straight, are you? You ain't gonna fucking be wearing a badge in a month's time, are you? And he's like, nah, I wouldn't. That's not me. Oh. He seemed really interested in the fucking mechanic job. So, alright, sweet. Won't be a problem. A couple weeks later, he's had an interview. That man's a fucking worm.
I think this is relating to my sentiment of the Dundee thing where it's like, I still, like, I don't want to let it go, let them go. And another thing you told me, you used to always say you didn't want to get close to the hangarounds or this or that. And now I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because I feel like, you know, a lot of people I've let in my life have just let me down insanely to the point where it hurts too fucking bad to let them go.
Oh
you know?
God. Did Finn
So now
warn
I
her
get
of
it.
everything and then she went through everything on her own journey? Oh
Hurts too
God.
much to care about people.
You know the worst part of my gig? Because I'm still doing this to this day. I'm still fucking teaching cunts what to do. Giving them words of inspiration, saying how they should act and everything like that. The worst part is I can tell people how it's going to be. I can tell people what's going to happen. I can tell people how to act. I can tell people the way people think, the way things are going to go. I can give them everything. I can give them all the fucking answers because I've done it. And I can tell them from my experience. The worst part of the gig is seeing people going through the same shit I went through. Even though I told them, because there's nothing that can really be done to get around it. And no matter what, you always want to have the best thoughts in mind when you're thinking about something. You're always going to give benefit of the doubt. But there's always going to be a time that bites you in the fucking ass. There's always going to be a time you get burned. And the shit part is, like I said it before, some people, most people, nearly everyone, I can talk to them all the live long day, but it's still like, when it happens in front of you, seeing is believing. And that's just kind of what I gotta live with, watching everyone do the same shit I did. Watching them live the same shit I lived. Because I know how fucking shit it is. Like every time I hear someone else going through the same shit I went through, it's like I'm back there. In that moment when I was fucking 21, 22, however young. Going through my own fucking situation. Oh, I don't know. I hope you got something out of what I taught you.
Yeah, you, even back then, you know, you were always wise because I still think about some of the shit you told me. A lot of things you said have been still true to this day. You know, I always carry that with me, stuff you said. Don't forget it. Even though I may have, not followed it, it still remains, you know, something I think about time to time. Or, you know, run into. Somehow, even back then you were wiser than me, even though you're younger than me, but you have been doing it a lot longer than me.
Not that much younger. I'm not that much younger than you.
Yeah, but still. You're definitely wiser, that's for sure. Definitely probably make better decisions too. You seem, I don't know, really, kind of, like, grown up, I guess, in a weird way, if that makes any sense. You seem really, I don't know, different. It's a little bit different than I remembered.
He has an
I
ex-wife.
hope you're happier. Happy. In general.
I don't think I get to be happy. To be honest. Yeah, I have fun, but you know, I don't live for me. But that's okay. Because I've never really lived for me. Not for a long time. There was a time when I thought maybe I could, but nah. No, I live for my club. And I live for the people that come up after me. I guess that makes me happy knowing that they're prepared for when I go on the ground. That's pretty much the only thing that brings me comfort these days. Just making sure they're alright. I mean, you know me. I was never really one to look out for myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Voice changer? No, I'm just speaking lower.
I mean, I get it. That's how clubs are. You're supposed to, club first. But I still, to worry about you. I want you to take care of yourself the best you can. Don't completely forget about yourself.
Not gonna lie, I might have forgotten. It's been so long since I've thought about that kind of thing. Blazing, you're crazy.
I just feel like if you never think about yourself ever, I feel like that shit'll kill you. It's on the inside. Catch up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been living that way for 8 years. Ain't killed me yet.
Don't speak it into existence.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Well, yeah, but we just don't talk about those things. Don't put that thought in my head right now. Please.
Yeah, fair
Spare
enough.
me.
Yeah.
Spare me the thought.
Yeah, just remembered what happened the day I'll lay off.
No more death. Not in at least the next week. Please, let me recover. If you're gonna die, don't do it yet, you asshole.
No, I think I'm too old and bitter to die, to be honest. I think it's a sick joke that honestly I keep living while everyone around me does.
It almost feels like a worse punishment, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I was surprised about? Lately Shang's been checking in on me, which is like kind of surprising because me and him never really were
T?
close back in the day. It's been nice though. Benny, Kelly. So I guess Winston dying has been nice for me to, I guess, talk to some people I haven't spoken to in ages. And now you. Well, I don't know if that's Winston's death prompted any of this, but
I mean, honestly, you've been around more, so it was gonna happen sooner or later, I feel like.
yeah. I've been trying to just move on from BB&C
man.
shit. It's been kind of difficult, but
Yikes. Nah.
that's what you gotta do, just keep moving, right?
Nah, I know what you meant.
kind of feel like I'm like stuck living in the past now. I'm always thinking about old shit. Like, I don't know. Like years ago, if you would have told me of all the shit that's happened, I would have never believed it, you know? Makes me scared for the next 5 years.
Yo, Archon, thank you so much for the raid, bro. Hope you got a good stream. Hey guys, it's me. It's me. I'm San. I play Finn and also Bob, even though he's in retirement right now. Good to see you, bro. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been really well, man. Yo, the charity league shit that you helped to head up, that went fucking insano mode. You should be really proud of that, by the way. You should be really fucking proud of that. What was it, like 10,000 charity? That's insane. And you should be really fucking proud of that. Also, yeah, where's Stellan so I can fucking yoink him? Huh? Have you got any plan for the future?
Not really. I'm just trying to figure out like a purpose or what makes me happy, and I feel like I just don't know what that is.
I know you married Seamus. How's that been?
It's been good. It's been kind of hard, I guess. You know, he was not really doing the same things I was interested in doing, so it was a little difficult because I wanted to boost and do this and that. He's a little more laid back, kind of, you know, he just quit POC and all that, so he's kind of a little more reserved about shit like that, I guess, until recently. But I don't know. I mean, it's been good, but he's a nice guy. You know, he I didn't know this before everything, our relationship, whatever, but he really likes you guys a lot.
Well, we did go to prison a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, he always has like a bunch of nice things to say about you guys. I'll be honest, it's a little
It was the drugs.
it's a little difficult for me to hear, but you know, like in the sense of like, I know like what that feels like, you know, because I remember being like in that same position, I guess you could say, like wanting to be part of the BBMC and, you know, super excited to hang out or do whatever. I guess in a sense I feel
Oh, he
like,
wants to be part of ADMC, huh?
like, I remember having that feeling, I guess, and I feel like he's kind of in that phase where he just thinks the world of you guys, and I was like, I remember what it felt like to just, you know, be really excited about, you know, a group and this and that. It's just kind of weird, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you get hit with the brick of everyone dies. There's no way out of this. Everything you do is ultimately not.
The rose-colored glasses come off.
You're gonna be in prison for 30 years.
I love telling people that, and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "Anyway."
I just say it felt like 30 years. And listen, I joke about that, but I mean, you know, there's no other life for me. You know, flaws and all, ups and downs, inside outs. I just don't think I fit anywhere else, doing anything else.
Why do you think I went back to BBMC? There were other offers on the table, but it didn't feel right. I was like, I can't. As long as BBMC exists, I could not see myself.
Weren't you hanging out with the Raiders at some point?
I was hanging out with them, but I wasn't like a hang around or anything.
All right. Well,
still
no,
friends with a lot
he's
of
the
them.
T. They don't tell their hang-arounds they're hang-arounds.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yep. We went through the whole thing. Trust me, we went through that because I quote unquote poached Blue from them even though she didn't know she was a hangaround. They got upset because she was a hangaround, even though she wasn't told she was a hangaround. And then I said, hey, do you want to be an ADMC hangaround? And she was like, yeah. And they were really upset because she was their hangaround without her knowing she was their hangaround. It was fucking stupid.
I mean, I'll be honest, like, that might have happened to me because I didn't, if I was, I didn't know, and I ended up being like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on, and then Dundee started reaching out to me more, and I met more of the other.
Yeah, me when I'm not a fucking mind reader. Sorry, my bad.
And then I'll be honest, me joining BMC kind of ripped away the seams of my relationships with some people over there. I'll be honest with you, and I didn't really understand like why it mattered really. But yeah, I mean, someone kind of like, you know, started giving me the cold shoulder, and I was like, well, what the fuck did I do? You know. But I don't know if I was. I had no idea. I don't fucking know.
And she didn't even know she was a hangaround.
I don't
Classic.
know. I mean, like, even now, like
classic.
After the Dundee shit. I mean, I've
That's
been
a
coming
classic.
around a lot, but
That's a
I've
classic.
had people like be like, "Oh, come do this or that," and it's like I'll do jobs with people, but I just don't like feel like I fit in really anywhere. Like, not to be like I'm weird, I don't fit in, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like there's not really a spot where I feel like, yeah, this is for me. So I kind of just, I don't know. That's how I felt with BBMC. It just was like that was the only place I saw myself, and then that was basically just kind of ripped away.
What if she worked with Fiona?
So then I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of not. I don't know. I feel like a lot of trauma came from the way that things ended with that. That I was like, yeah, I don't want to go through that shit again.
I don't know. Maybe Ebert wouldn't like that.
Just hanging out with random people, doing boosting with random people. By random, just mean like various people. But it does suck because like when you're not affiliated and other people are, like if they need a six still, they might ask you, but you don't really have like a consistent.
God, it would be so helpful to have her on my 6, like in my morning 6. Oh God, it'd be so helpful.
I don't know. I just don't really know if like I'm like a.
Anyway.
Anything kind of fits me, or I fit in there, whatever. I don't know.
Was she a dispatcher?
Yeah. Damaged. Need to be recycled.
Oh, the cool thing about recycling is something new gets made out of it.
And maybe something I can be recycled in the
I mean, Finn's not going for poach or anything,
and then
guys,
be
just
meshed
so you
with
know.
something also kind of good, so then it'll just be better without the bad. I don't know. I don't even fucking know if that makes sense, but nothing has to make
Chat, if
sense
we were
because
ever
I
going to
don't
go for
know.
poach on Aubrey, there would have to be a whole arc about it, okay?
In Chainsmoke,
There would
like,
be a
there's
whole
probably at this
thing.
point.
A mechanic, though, I could see her being a mechanic at Milton's, I'm not going to lie. We've hired ex-government employees at Milton's, I don't think it's a big deal. We hired Jaina. Come on now. Come on now. We hired Jaina, who was ex-BBMC. So you're working at Kintsugi, huh?
Yeah, I got blown
So
up
what?
yesterday.
Yeah, what's that about? Yeah, I saw that. Shame it wasn't me that did that. But you know, no, I'm just joking.
Apparently, the people who blew it up thought that Hydra owned it, so it's some Hydra beef. But
I did hear that it
misinformed.
was gambling. Big gambling related.
So Hydra was gambling in the parking area, like I guess like the lot at the shop, and so I guess whoever they're beefing with saw that and thought Hydra owned it, so they just wasted their bomb on a business that's not Hydra affiliated at all. That's pretty much what I heard. It was Cypress trying to fuck
Incredible.
with Hydra, thinking that Hydra owned it because they were standing outside of it one day.
Incredible. Okay.
Imagine wasting a bomb on a non-gang-owned business you thought was owned by.
I
the
wasted
gang.
a bomb on a car that never got used because the conflict ended the day after it got put on the car. Remember when we were fighting Hayes? I probably told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a bomb on Davo's car. Actually, Jesse put the bomb on Davo's car, and he gave me the number, and he was like, "Call this whenever you want." And then literally like the day after, Davo turned up at the Billy and handed himself in so I could fucking carve him up. It was annoying. I never got, and the bomb is probably still on his car to this day. Yeah, it was still there in 3 point when it finished. Yeah.
Tales all this time. Classic.
It was fucking annoying. I gotta be in my head for like a minute.
Okay.
Chat, I'm just I'm pouring another drink. I don't know, this is a good combo. Alright. Alright. Man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I didn't think I'd ever have another chat with you again. I thought you'd, I don't know, move out or something, and that would be that.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, I just or maybe I'm thinking that you just wouldn't have ever wanted to talk to me again.
That's crazy, because you were at one point literally the most important person to me in the entire world.
Yeah. Same.
I'll be honest, this is kind of, I think I kind of talked to Kelly about this. It was like, he said to me, like, why didn't you, like, try to, like, join or whatever? And I explained to him that at the time I think I was working at the hospital. And I remember I was, like, you know, bored or whatever. I opened the lemon list and I saw, like, a bunch of people from, you know, old days, like, have, like, something in their ad. And I'll be honest, a lot of it, I felt a little hurt by it. I kind of felt like, oh, was I, like, they didn't tell me or I wasn't included because they don't want me
I
around. So I
offered.
kind of took that as, like, oh, maybe they just don't want me to be, like, part of it, and I'm not gonna, you know, like, try to force my way in somewhere where people don't want me around. And then I never really talked. We didn't, you know, I never really had a conversation with anyone about it. And
Well,
then it was all left to, like, everyone to just assume whatever, you know what I mean?
I offered.
I know you did, but you're the only person that's, like, and for me, like, everyone else, like,
Is that, do you
like,
need more than that? It was my offer not enough?
it's not that I wasn't enough. It was just, like, is Finn the only person that kind of, like, wants me around? Or, like, I don't know. I kind of felt like, for some reason, I felt like I was, like, imposing, or I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest. I just kind of felt...
To be fair, Chad, to be fair, social anxiety is a hell of a thing.
sad. Like,
Social anxiety is a hell of a
because
thing.
there wasn't really neither side or whatever.
However, Finn's not gonna, like, budge.
Neither. It was just kind of, like, left at just...
But I want you to understand from an
assumptions,
OC
right?
perspective that social anxiety
I'm
is a
not
hell of a
saying it was
thing.
anybody's fault. I just
So.
think it's unfortunate. It was just a communication thing. And then it just, that was that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you wanted it and you made it known that you wanted it, 99% sure it would have happened. Because that's how everyone else is here. That's why I'm here.
Oh, maybe I was just in my head about it back then or something. I really don't know. But I remember, I know you did say that you wanted me to be there and be part of it. But also I was like, well, that's Finn. Finn, like, always has my back because, you know, he brought me into this. Of course he's gonna want me, but it's like, I don't know. Have you ever thought it? I don't really know, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I thought about that. I've thought about that moment a lot. Because, you know, from then, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I wanted to bring you in. I made the offer, and then you told me, you know, what your plans were or anything like that, and then you ended up joining the group that you said you wouldn't join, and you know, all the fallout from that. And then, you know, everything else, all the conflict that happened from that shit, and it was just like, I can't lie and say that I wasn't disappointed in the way that things went. I was really disappointed. I was fucking... You know, but that's just how it is. That's just what happened, and it's not like I'm here gonna make anyone feel shame for the way things went down, because, you know, circumstances were very different, but, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you and say I wasn't disappointed. Even to this day, I'm still disappointed in the way things went down.
I mean, I think we share the same sentiment about it.
Yeah, she wanted an invite, but like, I don't know. If you don't reach out or make it known that you want to be around, then it's hard to like invite someone on that.
I hope you know that I could never, ever hate you, no matter what. Despite everything, I would never hate you. There's
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much nothing you can do to
Like,
hate you.
if Barry's starting a new group, you gotta kind of like reach out and be like, "Hey, I want in."
I hope you
Even
know
if the
that,
past
you know,
wasn't so
the
great, I
opportunity you gave me all those
wanna
years
help.
ago ended up being the best
Isn't that like
things I
literally
had.
what D did? So it's like, I don't know.
And you
It
gave me
sucks.
that.
But everyone's different. Everyone's different.
You extended your hand to me, and I think for a long time I thought of it as, oh, Dundee. It's Dundee's club. He made the club that
Oh,
this
hold
happened.
on.
In reality, it was
Hold on, she's
kinda you who
cooking.
gave me the opportunity, but you know, gave me a chance to make something of myself and do something. I don't think I could ever. There's nothing that you could ever say or do to me that I would hate you for. Sure, I could get mad at you or this or that or feel sad or mad or angry, but I would never hate you. If you ever called me, no matter what the situation was, and you said I need help, I would literally drop everything I'm doing and come help you, even to this day.
Oh, fuck.
And I don't care if
Finn's
that's
her
a
OG.
reciprocated thing or not, it's just the truth.
You might be the only person outside, you know, the club that would actually think that, to be honest.
I think what?
I don't think I've had anyone outside my club been willing to drop everything to come help me. Ever.
Yeah, but also no one else has the history with you that's outside of the club that I do.
Yeah.
We were in the same club at one point in our lives.
Yeah.
Brought me into that club. Gave me everything that I have, the people I know because of you. I mean, in reality, I wouldn't be who I am without you at all. I mean, I might be me, but I'm probably a less traumatized version of me.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be me without all the shit that you brought into my life.
was saying earlier, it's like it hurts to see you and be like, yeah, I gotta, you know, just not really say much. You just gotta be like a stranger. I mean, even back with the Raiders, it still felt weird. I mean, you were hanging around Rue, and I was just like there, and I still felt like, you know, weird about it because I'm like, man, I feel like we
Oh
don't
man,
even talk. Like it just.
that's so rough.
Worked
I don't know
out.
if
I
anyone
feel
else in
awkward
this
around Finley,
in the
Milton.
whole city has this kind of
Felt
relationship.
like I couldn't talk to Finn. It was just such a weird concept to try to grasp for a while. So I used to cry to you about shit all the time.
Yeah, I wish shit never had to change. I really do. I wish it could have been the same thing. I wish things had gone different. You're very important to me. Incredibly important to me. Like, I wouldn't be me without the experiences that I've had with you. So it's just, I don't know.
Even now?
Even now. If you need help, I'm there.
It goes both ways.
Aubrey Redemption would be pretty cool. I think there's room in the current ADMC storyline for a redemption arc as well. I think that would be pretty
I'm
sick.
sorry also for how things went. So I mean, obviously I never wanted it to be like this.
Yeah, I always wanted the best for you, and you know, hearing that you were ever gonna be at odds with me is always gonna be hard. And hearing you were working a government job was downright heartbreaking, to be honest.
I guess from my perspective, I kind of just like, doesn't really matter what I do anymore. Because I was at a point where I was like, I have nothing and no one left. Maybe I'll try something new. That didn't work out. I mean, I'm telling you, the people like the club I was in before, they just either went to Hades or were gone. I mean, quite literally overnight.
It is really rough when your entire club dips and then you're just there.
Instantly join something else, or they.
That's really cooked. I don't know if anyone
Kind of was like,
can really relate to that in the like. That's really cooked.
You know.
Literally, like, move servers.
So lost that just.
And you're just kind of there, and you're like, okay. Alright, I don't really know what to do now. Yeah, I think the only reason I give a fuck is because I give a fuck about you. And, you know, I hear that and I say, fuck me. Because that's just not what I know you as. But, yeah, the circumstances so cooked, I don't think anyone could relate to it, to be honest.
Yeah. I think, like, one of the hardest parts for me.
And they didn't tell her, yeah. That's just cooked, no matter what way you slice it. That's cooked.
I mean, no conversation, no text, just literally waking up and just all of my keys are just gone.
Yeah.
It was just crazy, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know. I honestly just didn't know what the fuck to do. And I'll be honest, that's when I made up with Rain and started talking to him more. And I think he was like one of the only people I
They
felt like
didn't
I
tell
had there
her.
for me.
They didn't even tell her that they were disbanding.
But
She
even,
woke up
you
and
know,
she's like, "Oh,
I
everything's
think
gone.
realization, like,
No one told me
this
anything."
isn't me, this
Okay.
isn't for me.
It
I don't
was so
fucking know me
cooked.
anymore.
Like, that's just so cooked. 538.4. I don't think any like warning story about Dundee can ever prepare you for that. Like your entire gang just getting dispersed and then just waking up and they're gone.
Reach a new all-time low. That's the way to sum it up. Just trying to find something to give me a purpose. That's really all I was trying to do, I think. But that definitely was not my calling.
What'd you shoot Aaron for? DC, thank you for the 10! You fucking legend, thank you so much.
Oh, man, this is a whole other fucking situation. So while I was still employed, I was like, yeah, I'm like kind of done working.
I don't know,
think I sent
man.
a text, like,
I think that this is like such a there's such a story
like, yeah,
here
I
that it
wanna
would
do
be a
some more
disservice to paint it in
editing.
black and white.
They weren't around, so
I don't know.
I technically was like still employed for a bit, and then I got taken hostage. And at the jewelry store, I think with the way that my brain works is that they were like, "Are you affiliated?" I said,
Yeah,
no.
in a way, yeah. In a way. But Finn's not
and they said,
gonna
"Are you a government employee or
talk
something?"
to
I
her
don't know.
about that right
I
now.
don't
It's not
remember
really the
exactly
time
how-
for
what
that.
They asked exactly, but I basically just said no to everything because I was like, "Oh, I don't want them to fucking kill me." And then I don't know. I guess at the store, Aaron comes in and was like, "Oh my god, one of my favorite
Rebooting Bridges?
employees,"
Yeah.
and just literally trying to get me killed.
I don't know. I
She
love
was just being
Ray.
a dumbass.
I love Ray OSC. Like I love role playing
And
with
then,
her, so it's like
the people
man.
that took me hostage got like super pressed about it, and then the cops left me there. They didn't even give me a ride back
surprising
after
Shang's
sitting
been
there saying,
reaching
like,
out.
"Oh, one of our favorite employees," like saying all this shit. They left me there. Then another group was about to take me hostage as I'm still like trying to leave. So I said, "Fuck this!" I lockpicked a car, and then I started driving off because I was like, "Oh, they didn't give me a ride."
She lockpicked up. She
So I
she
started
got taken
driving.
hostage and she lockpicked the
Cops
car
just
home.
pulled me over and I just keep going. I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck the cops." And I started crashing out. I'll be honest. I started crashing the fuck
Okay, this
out.
is really funny though.
They're
This is
chasing
like
me. I'm in this random car. I said, "Fuck you! I'm not pulling over. Fuck the cops. Fuck everything."
this is actually like really
I'm, like,
funny.
going through it. I ended up going to jail. People that took me hostage went to fucking jail. Like one of the guys comes up to me. He was like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was along the lines of like, "You stupid, lying, dumb bitch." Blah blah. Like he just kept going in. So I said, "Fuck you," and I just started stabbing him and all of his fucking crew, club, whatever.
Who were they?
It was WSMC.
Wait,
said,
really?
"Fuck-" Yeah, the guy comes up and he's like, "You stupid dumb bitch," and I was like, "Huh?" So I was like, "Fuck you." So I start like 1v5ing and the DOC knocked me down, and then like they keep shit talking me, and I'm pissed because I'm like, "Nah, like you're not gonna talk to me like that, right?" So I get up and I'm like, "Fuck you, fake BBMC looking bitch," and I start spinning some shit on him. I don't know, bro. I'm
That's our
telling you,
friends.
it was pretty crazy.
I don't
and then that was
advocate
that,
for calling
and then,
women
you know,
bitches though. Personally, I don't like that. So
I'll be honest, I don't take lightly
Personally,
the
I
disrespect.
don't really
so
like
if you
that.
came up to me and wanted to have a normal conversation, fine. But if you come up to me and say, "You dumb, stupid,"
that's a
no,
me personal
nope.
thing.
Everybody's getting stabbed in the general vicinity. I don't care.
To be honest, if you go up to a woman and you
But
call her
yeah,
a
so
bitch,
that happened, and this was like,
valid if they stab
and
you.
then
To be
this is, like,
honest,
after
from
they
my
tried to put me
POV, I don't really
2
care
times,
about
so
the rest of the context.
switched up, and they
If
got
you call a
super
woman a
mad at me
bitch,
because I tried to stab
like,
this dude
to be
named, like,
honest,
Sage or
from my
something, that was
POV,
really- I
if you
don't
stab
fucking know,
him,
dude. I just started swinging at all of
that's
them
earned.
with
To
the
be
knife in the
honest,
prison, it was a whole thing.
and that'll go for like anything.
But one of their members like.
I really try not to call like girls bitches in character or
fucking
anything like that because
what
I just
happened after that.
don't like it. And if I do like slip of the tongue, I apologize because I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
It's a pretty cooked situation.
Bro,
I'll
what
be
the
honest.
fuck? I just
Well,
I
listen,
just
you
don't
know
like
me.
it.
If someone comes to me and says you're a dumb bitch, I'm fighting. I don't
No,
care
yeah,
what my odds are.
listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really fuck with just calling girls bitches in general. So I think that if anyone, including myself, if I were to like fucking slip of the tongue, call a woman a bitch, like I've earned a stabbing, to be honest.
I didn't give a fuck. There was like 5 of them in there. I didn't care. I didn't care what my odds were. I
It's
was
just very
like,
lonely,
nah,
so I
I'll
wouldn't want to
stay
be
home
called. Yeah,
business.
I don't know.
Fuck, I'll
Hey,
just
it's just a
solo.
thing for me personally. I just don't really like it.
Because I mean, I had a point to prove. Look, I can have a conversation with someone
I
and
don't know.
he's, you know, civil. But if you want to start bringing out those words, then it's just you lost its opportunity
just me,
to
though.
talk to me. But yeah, nothing ever.
That's my personal
happened after that. I
OOC
kinda got
scale,
they were
by the
gonna,
way,
like, hunt me
chat.
and
That's
shit,
my
but
personal
nothing ever
OOC
happened,
scale.
so-
I really try to not call people
This
bitches.
was like a month ago
Or
now?
like
I don't
women
know.
bitches, like you fucking bitch.
Listen, I've been
You know,
going
that's just
through
weird.
it, okay?
I
That's
just
like
think
my
that's
only
weird.
crazy story though that's happened.
I prefer not to use
as
like
far as
gendered
conflict
insults.
goes, but yeah, it was a pretty intense one.
So what the fuck did Aaron have to do with this?
I was mad because she came in there and was like
Racial slurs?
kept
Oh,
like
yeah,
going
for
on
sure.
and on about, oh, she's one of our employees, and then to me that felt like she was like putting me in danger, like putting a target on me, because I was trying to be super low key, right? I didn't want people. I didn't
bad
really want that to
bitch?
be, like,
That's
the
different.
thing. I don't know. I
yeah,
felt like she was like.
I don't know,
doing
man.
whatever
I
it
just
takes,
don't like
to,
gendered insults.
do
I don't
it
like.
to, like, put a target on me. I don't really know.
I don't like gendered
can't explain
insults.
it.
I don't like
The way she was saying it, it was
race-related
just, like, she was just
insults.
being a
Like
cunt. I don't know how to explain
I don't
it.
like
I'll be honest.
sexuality-related insults. I just don't
And
really
then
like
they
any
left
of
me
it,
there, and I said,
to be honest.
in the rain,
So
and
it's
I got
like,
taken hostage again, literally almost like 5 minutes later. So I was super mad.
You
I
know?
was like, "Fuck the cops! You guys suck! You couldn't even give me a ride. Fuck all of you! You guys suck! I hate you all!" Crashed out. I don't know, dude.
the crash out is pretty funny.
And then
I won't lie.
Erin
That
showed
is
up to
pretty funny.
something, and I told her, I was like, "Why would you do that?"
God, I wish I could tell her
And
everything
she
that Finn's been
basically
up to.
like, the way
Can't
she was
though.
responding was just horrible. I don't remember what she said, but it was just like dog shit. And then she's like,
Yeah,
"If
context
you're
is so
gonna
important.
do something to me, just
Calling
do it
a
already."
random
And I
woman
said,
you don't
"Okay,
know
bet."
a stupid
So I took out my gun
bitch
and shot
is
her,
like
and I said something like,
you've earned a.
"Well, if you
Like I
asked
don't
for
like
it," or
that. You
something.
know,
I don't
that's
know,
like the
dude.
context.
It was dumb. I tried to explain to her
Yeah.
why I didn't like what she did, and then she just basically got to the point where she said, "If you're gonna hurt me, just do it."
Okay,
And I
yeah.
said, "Oh, okay. Well."
See,
guess
I
can
think
do that
cunt
for
is
you
like
if you really
perfectly
want me
fine,
to.
but like bitch, I'm like maybe don't use that one.
Anytime someone says that, it's like no ballsing.
Because
to me. I'm
cunt
like,
is
"Oh, if you're gonna
cunt is
shoot me, just do it
universal.
already." Okay.
Cunt is universal.
mean? She asked me
Anyone
to.
can have it.
My bad person for granting her request.
But bitch is like that's a gendered thing, and I'm not about fighting people on gender personally. What was she saying? Dumb fuck works just as well. Exactly. Cunt is extremely gendered. Yeah, see, in Australia, cunt is universal. So, I don't know. But I'm never gonna change for an American. If an American has a problem with me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. It's like I don't care. Seethe.
Okay, saying all this stuff out loud is making me realize I feel like my life has gotten pretty out of control.
Yeah,
over
you
the
kind of
past couple
crashed
months.
out a little bit, it seems like. But to be honest, it's better to crash out and lose your government job than keep it, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what she said either. Sorry, sorry guys. Sorry for arguing words. Oh, shut
I
up.
had no idea what the fuck was going on. I had a lot of anger and resentment built up. It probably came out at weird times. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. You know, I'm an emotional person.
Yeah, I know, but to be honest, I don't know. It was gonna happen sooner or later, especially if you're in that. Like, I know you. I know what you're prone to doing. That fucking reception job was never gonna work out. I was EMS for like a month, and that didn't work out.
I remember.
Yeah, I was the
I was a
best EMS
doctor,
they
and
ever
that
had.
didn't work
Yeah.
I work at a food stall. That's not working out.
Yeah, I was an incredible EMS, the best they ever had probably. Then everything changed.
God, why does everything have to always change?
Yeah, well, to be fair, things only started changing when I became EMS. That was kind of the catalyst for everything.
Changing good or changing bad? Like
Just
the
in
rules or
like
what?
I'm responsible for everything because I was EMS. I just find it's easiest to blame me for everything when things happen. So I just draw it all back to when I became EMS because we stabbed a lot of people because I was EMS, and then people got fired, and then people ended up quitting, and then everything ended up changing. Then civs became crims, and crims became civs, and people became cops, and cops became crims, and it was like this whole thing that happened. There was like a whole fucking, like every arc in the city was born out of me being EMS because I'm the main character.
It's a giant case of how could Finley Milton do this?
Exactly. It was how could Sean McCullen do this for a while, and then it was how could Finley Milton do this, and it's been that way ever since.
Yeah, you becoming EMS actually prompted me to join the BBMC, which prompted the fallout.
Don't
which
say that. That
prompted-
makes me sad. No, I'm not claiming that one. That one makes me actually depressed.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, that make me actually sad.
I'm just wanted to pile on and be part of the how could Finn Milton do this.
I'm
Let me
too
feel
old for you to
included in
pile.
something.
You're meant to be in my corner. You're not meant to pile onto me.
I I am in your corner. That's why I can say these things, right? I can make these jokes.
Yeah, true. That's fucked up still though, but like true. She said the cops left her high and dry, and she felt like she got screwed over, so she confronted them and got no bills in the shooting.
This feels so long overdue,
Yeah,
I'll be
Giga
honest.
Chat.
But I was like, I
Giga
think
Chat.
Ben hates me, so I'm not gonna try to really talk to him.
No, I don't think I could ever hate you. Disappointed in you, yeah, for sure. But that might be worse.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The disappointment means though that there can be for undisappointing.
Well, the
means, like,
disappointment was because I just wanted the best for you, and I always have. And I've seen you on a different path, and seeing you stray from it made me doubt myself even. Made me doubt whether the shit that I did and told you was even good enough. And that's not.
This thought process,
I
man.
don't.
You know it
Yeah,
has
I know.
nothing to do with you.
But yeah, listen, I know. But you know, we've had different perspectives of everything that's happened over the year. We've been part of different crews and done different shit. And for a lot of that time, BBMC was at odds with ADMC, and there's a part of me that always, deep down thought, is she there because of me? Like, am I potentially gonna be killing her tomorrow because of something that I said, because I wasn't good enough for her? It always comes back to that. I blame myself for this shit. I blame myself for like pretty much everything I can. How could Finley Milton do this is a very funny joke, but like genuinely if I can take accountability, I will. Sometimes I can take accountability when I shouldn't. But
This had nothing. Don't blame yourself for anything me related. Don't be silly. If anything, you're the only thing that would have prevented any of this shit happening, because you were one of the only people that I felt like cared or like still tried to talk to me or reached out to me back then. So of all people,
the buggers. How could the buggers
don't
do
put
this?
yourself on that list. I don't really know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's anybody's fault. Like, I don't know. It just happened how it happened. I don't really know. It was just a weird time. And also, yeah, there's a reason I was never in any of these ADMC versus BBMC situations.
Oh yeah, it's true. She never rolled out. Wait, that's true. Did you ever roll out?
I pretty much found reasons to get out of it every time, so I wasn't gonna be part of it.
Wait, she was never in a 6, was she?
I didn't want to.
Wait a minute.
Be part of it. I mean.
Wait a minute.
I think there was a time where I was in a hunting party, but nothing ever happened. But I avoided.
Was she
getting
ever in a
involved at all
fight?
costs. I didn't want to do that.
Wait, now I'm thinking about it. You were never in a fight between us, were you?
Nope.
Oh.
You think that was?
That's heartbreaking.
That wasn't strategic?
That's heartbreaking.
Because it definitely was strategic.
I don't even know. I don't know. Not even the one where we killed like 20 people in Vespucci?
Nope.
Fuck!
I don't think so.
That's kind of heartbreaking.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I ever was part of anything, and I definitely remember avoiding them at all costs. So I don't think I was. Not that I can remember.
That's kind of
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
I wasn't trying to do all that.
Bro, she was never in a shootout with us, was she?
Yeah, I mean, never would want to shoot at you or shoot you. But I feel like that's kind of. I don't know. I mean, maybe you didn't know that, but I feel like it should be obvious. I would never. Want
No,
to do that. Not even that I would be able to, but I'm just saying, like, the.
No,
when willing to.
I wouldn't have blamed you. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck about that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, I get it, but I mean, I kind of give a fuck about it. 'Cause you know how it goes. What
yeah.
if I was, like,
Oh,
causing something
man.
horrible, like dying, and that was my fault.
I just, I guess you cared more about me than I cared about me, to be honest. Fuck, that's rough. Still join D though? Yeah. I'm not excusing anything, chat. This is a
I
very
know,
complicated,
sure, but yeah.
this is a very
I
complicated
feel like with the
situation.
shit that we've gone through over the last billions of years at this point.
You don't need to be like, well, but this, actually, we can,
To ever not care about you.
we're all aware of everything that's happening, you know? It's a very complicated issue. We know exactly what she's done, chat. We know exactly what she's done. She acknowledges the shit that she's done. She acknowledges that she made mistakes and everything like that. But you can't lie that, like, she made the mistakes, but then also, it seems like, didn't want to hurt people in ADMC. At least not directly. At least not directly shooting them in the head. An argument can be made for, like, being part of the conglomerate that works towards attacking ADMC. But, like, directly, she never held a gun. Unless I'm being lied to. But I genuinely don't think, in my recollection, Aubrey was ever on a fighting six.
It's gonna be a really random question, but do you have any food?
You're asking the one person in the city that never takes care of themselves.
So valid.
Can, we can go to the food store, though.
Okay.
I'm going your cup.
Yeah. Sure.
Is bad being a BMC member is loving the point of view of being Finn's friend and caring about him? Yeah, oh no, from a gang POV it's like, Aubrey was never for the gang. But from Finn POV, she cared about Finn more than her gang. So it's like, I'm gonna hold this on my lap. It's just for my conscience.
What do you mean?
I just like the way it feels.
When you say your conscience, it made me feel like
No, it's not because I'm a,
no,
no, it's not because I don't trust you. It's just because I'm paranoid.
Oh, I know about that.
Yeah, you know the fucking, you know what I grew up in, okay? It's always guns on lap. No matter where I'm going.
A shotgun to you is like emotional support animal.
Yeah, literally, I need it. I go crazy
I
without it.
always loved your shotguns.
Also, an interesting
I know
path
one
in
thing
general.
about you, is that you
She's.
love shotgun.
That's true. I am the shotgun fella. Renowned shotgun user.
Even if they were shit, you were like, yeah, I want to have one.
It's the aura that I can farm with it. That's what's important. I look so fucking sick with it. Fucking, what would you rather have? Like a big fuck off pump shotty? Or a double barrel or some shit? Or some puny little fucking block? Like, come on now. I'm a big guy. I need something that's gonna fill my hands.
Yep, this is. Now you sound like the old man. This
You
is
know that?
different, I know.
Okay, dude. No, I'll just shut up then. I liked it better when you thought I was wise and sagely.
No, you feel a little more rough around the edges, but I think it's just the trauma catching up to you.
Or the age.
Not old.
29, it's practically over.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought you were younger than me.
I think because at just in a certain point of view I was, but because 5 years happened, I aged, you know, I'm 5 years older.
I forgot aging's a thing.
Yeah, I'm this old.
Oh my god, wait! How are you older than me?
Well,
What?
you
What's, what's happening here?
Well, okay. Here's the thing. If I was 5 years younger, I would have been a child soldier in BBMC. I would have been literally 18 when I joined BBMC, which that doesn't sound right. So, I was born in '95 because otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
Time is scaring me.
Yep. Yep. That 5-year gap really added 5 years to my life. You know, like
Just not the 30 though. Just not the sanguine time.
no, that just felt like 30 years. That felt like 30 years. The 5
Well,
years was real.
What if I said this has felt like 5 years, but it wasn't 5 years?
Man, shut the fuck up. I need food.
Wait, I kind of work at one of these places. I can see if there's food in there.
Yeah, let's embezzle.
You want to steal?
Yeah.
If I still work.
I think I work at Do or Die. I could probably ring us up. Oh yeah, stealing from the other Finley. Nice. Nice. Fuck this Finley. Fake Finley stealing my fucking name. I actually said that I kind of wanted to marry her to get her to change her surname to Milton so there could be 2 Finley Miltons because I thought that would be funny and confusing.
Oh my god, you sound like Rue with James Rue. Do you remember that?
I do. How do you remember that?
Because she told me. I literally was giving her relationship advice
When?
ages ago. Whenever she tried to make that a thing, like.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I remember a lot of shit, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Silly stuff that keeps me up at night for some reason. Because like a happy keeps me up at night, you know.
I remember shit too, but it's usually the sad shit, so I can tell people to avoid it, and then they don't.
That's fair. I'm just grabbing a bunch of random shit. What do you need? Do you need like?
I just need something to put in my mouth. To be honest, like some food.
I'm glad you specified.
Yeah, some food, not anything else.
I know, but like I know what you were saying. You know.
Stay away from my mouth. You have a husband.
I didn't say anything.
You have a husband, miss.
Don't make me say what you said.
I'm drunk.
Just 'cause I
Okay, so that is something you remember then, I guess. I guess you remember that one.
I have really bad news. I just realized all this food is bad, besides the drink.
So would I.
I have a drink that has
Ayo.
one singular little sip left in it.
Finn and Aubrey had a very interesting relationship
wait,
back
never
in the
mind.
day.
Here, wait, come here. You can have this drink. I just need food, but I realized.
Okay, alright.
All this is bad.
Let me see.
Oh wait, no, it's not bad. Wait, come back.
Man, you gotta fucking get a grip.
They were stacked. I stacked the food on top
Okay,
of each other.
I'm clocking out and I'm closing.
No, don't do it. I need food.
I actually don't know how to work here, I'm not gonna lie. I have access, but I don't know how to work here, and there's nothing in there, so.
Wait, I might have a bite. Hold on.
Okay. Do you have an extra thing, Aubrey?
Do. Here you
Okay,
go.
yeah, give it
Oh, wow,
to
thank
the
you.
nice man.
What's your name?
Aubrey.
I'm Finn.
Aubrey, so nice to be Finn. Nice to meet you.
This
I'm
is
Havoc.
this is Sheila, my emotional support shotgun.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got some problems going on? You need some support?
Yeah, 7 years in prison did a number on me. My mental is out the window, and this is the only thing that actually like focuses me.
Huh. Okay. Yeah,
Thanks.
I get that.
Did I give you that? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, 7 years for a charge that ultimately got dropped in court. Can you believe it?
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
That's that would do a number on me too, man.
Yeah, not very fun. But
No. Not
here
at all.
I am, alive and well.
Well, I mean,
Clearly.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm bald now as well.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
Check it out. I used to have great hair.
I mean, not like fully bald. You know, you still got some coverage.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Some
It's not
coverage.
receding though. It's not receding.
That's true. I do have a very strong hairline. Very strong.
you do. Yeah, you do.
Strong like a bull.
Listen, rub it every day, make a wish, and it'll grow back.
Yeah, that's the plan. Appreciate the advice, Havoc.
You're
You like a racer?
No, I'm new to the city, so you know.
Oh, you're new to town. Okay.
Yeah.
What you like getting into? You like a firefighter? Looks like you're a firefighter.
No, like your gun, Sheila. There, my helmet's a bit of an emotional support helmet.
Oh, fair enough. You used to be a firefighter, or is it just like a costume type thing?
Costume type thing. We'll go with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here's my number. I don't know if I can help you with much, but if you got any questions or you need to ask anything about the city, just give me a buzz.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to meet you too, Aubrey.
Nice to meet you.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, goodbye.
You too. Classic Finn. I can help you, but I can't help myself.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't help myself either. Okay,
Shut the
we
fuck
share
up.
similar qualities. Okay.
All right. If you say so. You knew this clip was gonna come up.
Hey, actually, could you guys drop me off at the apartments if you don't have anything else to do?
Sure.
Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
How'd you get here?
Well, I walked.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna have to stuff in the boot.
All right.
You know, I've never seen someone brave enough to go up to a man with the shotgun out and be like, "Yeah, can I get in your car?"
Yeah, he's putting himself in the boot as well. The hostages get themselves these days. Nah, I'm just kidding, mate.
Wait.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
All right, hold on.
Hey,
all right, guys, we got a hostage.
you ever been a mechanic, mate, in the back?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you interested in doing some work on cars?
Maybe.
All right. Well, you know, if you ever want to tinker with some cars, make some money, you know, I don't give a fuck what you do in your free time, whether you break the law or go to prison or whatever. But if you ever want to make some clean money, you know, if you ever need to, or you want to work on cars or have access to a bunch of shit to work on your car, give me a text. I run a mechanic shop.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, hashtag.
Shut the fuck up.
Appreciate the ride.
Have a good one.
Oh, I think you might just be taken hostage just now.
Ain't no way someone's getting taken hostage at the apartments.
I did, right when I walked out by the Saints.
At the apartments?
Right when I walked out, yeah.
Okay. Alright, sure.
I'm serious. And I was like, man, I literally just wiped the sleep out of my eyes, but alright, guys.
Alright. Not a green zone anymore? Since when? I thought it was a green zone.
Again, by the way.
What now?
Why? Why did you do this so late?
Why did you do
wanna
so late?
spend time with you, but I have to go to sleep.
Oh, go to bed then. I'll catch you another day.
No, but I wanted to take the opportunity because
I'll be around. I'm
was
always
happy
around.
that you called me.
Yeah, I'll be around. So I'm not always gonna be free, but you know, I'll be around. Is the only green zone at the hospital then? Haven't been agreement on 4.0. I thought the rule just carried over from 3.0. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought it carried over.
Oh, good.
I think the valets might have taken my bike. Oh
I
no.
don't remember where we
No,
were.
we're good. Watch out, landmine.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I went.
I'll be waiting for that call when you need me.
Yeah, me too. All right, you get some rest. Oh man. Oh man. Worth waking up. That was a good combo. Chat, thoughts? Thoughts? I urge you not to see it in a black and white manner, and like, obviously you're free to think whatever you want, but like, I want to engage in like a discussion about like the complexities of the situation, and I don't really want to paint it in broad strokes. She's got potential. All right. People are on poach energy. Interesting. Hang around? No. Banana's the best fruit. Nice. The realization she wasn't on a 6 was peak. Yeah. Rough. I really like Ray, like OC. I think she's a sweetheart. I think she's funny. I get along really well with her. I really love role-playing with her. The character Aubrey has just been through a lot recently. It seems like she's kind of... She wasn't told about them disbanding. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, chat. From what I understand, being told things in character, if you weren't there on the day BBMC disbanded, you didn't get told that the club was disbanded. And by the day that the club disbanded, I think it was just like Tommy and Dundee. So, the way it all went down was kind of gross. Yeah, agreed. Obviously, I don't know all the ins and outs in detail. I don't have all the context. But from what Finn understands, it's just kind of ridiculous. She did say on a squad, but never found y'all, but at the RP, and she technically didn't shoot, so that's good to know. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If she was on, like, a hunting party one time, but that nothing happened, I'm willing to take benefit of the doubt that she never really wanted to shoot because she was never on a hunting party, like, other than that. She was literally never in a shootout, as far as I'm aware. And that's crazy. Ray, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so happy we got to hang out again in RP and have a chat. Always carry those scars that keeps trucking. He's a strong guy. Just needs to find a place. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, Finn's always going to have a soft spot for Aubrey. You know, it does have its limits, but, you know, he does always want the best for her. The only thing is your fault I have work in 2 hours and I haven't slept. Okay, well, blaming me is crazy for that. By the way, go to bed. What is Ivy doing awake? Extractions, thanks for gifting a sub to raid, dude. Also, chat, by the way, the daily sub counter doesn't count because I already streamed today for a very long time. Good night. Happy International Women's Day, Ray. No one really around to talk to. I don't think Finn would talk to Benny about it because Benny's already... Finn wants to be challenged on his opinion. So he's not going to talk to Benny because Benny seems like he's on the same page. Or like already sympathetic to Aubrey. Already hanging out with her and reconnecting. Finn wants to be challenged. It doesn't look like Ivy's around. She might have gone to bed. Chat, we're probably going to end. Sorry if you're a raider that just tuned in. I'm probably going to bed, to be honest. Degen streams? Yeah. Nice, Milton's mods. Psycho. My enemy. Bruce Baylor, Dillido, Rayner. Alright. IDDQD streaming? Shall we rate IDDQD? Chat, you want to go to my OG, IDDQD? The reason I got into RP in the first place? Chat, you're going to IDDQD. Right now. Oh, hold on. Cancel that. Chat, go to IDDQD. Go forth. give love to IDD Cutie, who played Jesse Reed in 3.9 BBMC and was the reason I got into RP in the first place. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite. Thank you so much for tuning into my late night stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that drama. I decided to wake up for drama, and I got drama. So I hope you guys enjoy drama. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to stream it again tomorrow. So I'll see you next time. Kisses and hugs.